Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Leach, back here with another reaction video. Make sure y'all hit that sub button and turn them notifications on, and make sure y'all follow the socials on the screen. It'd be much appreciated. I give thanks to the man above for another day. God bless. I love y'all, man. And yeah, let's get right into it. As y'all can see, the Los Angeles Chargers plan to hire Mike McDaniel as their next offensive coordinator.
To hire Mike McDaniel.
Some big news for the Chargers.
That's been confirmed by our Jonathan Jones. McDaniel, who was fired by the Dolphins after 4 seasons as head coach, withdrew from consideration for the Browns coaching search earlier on Wednesday. He'll replace Greg Roman, who was let go after Herbert and the Chargers offense struggled mightily in that wild card loss to the Patriots.
Greg Roman, they did get rid of. Mike McDaniel.
We're now bringing the man himself,
CBS
Sports lead NFL insider Jonathan Jones for more. And Mike McDaniel, with no shortage of headlines in the coaching carousel this week, the latest surrounding the potential union with Jim Harbaugh out in LA.
I like this a lot for the Chargers. Like, this is A+ material.
Yeah, very unique pairing there between those two, right? Two eccentrics, if you will.
It's a deal not complete.
Getting with Jim Harbaugh to help out with
his ex-Dolphins coach remains candidate for head coach Yogi, so it's
not
not a done deal. All right.
In his young career, Shane Steichen,
but they plan to
Joe
hire
Lombardi
Mike McDaniel
and Greg Roman, and now he gets Mike McDaniel, someone who is going to bring in so much more pre-snap motion, someone who is going to institute.
Yeah, it's going to help the Chargers offense a lot, bro. Even though I hate Justin Herbert's guts, because all you Chargers fanboys,
it's going to be interesting to see how they match the
he's better than Joe Burrow. Like, y'all kept saying that for the longest time, bro. Like, you guys sound fucking
interesting to see if they can get a little more speed.
And I really don't even hate Justin Herbert. It's y'all that make me hate him.
That's what made that Miami Dolphins offense
they fired Greg Roman last Tuesday.
But
I mean, bro, he had to have been fired, bro. Did you see what they did in the playoffs, bro?
Pulling himself out of consideration.
Like, they couldn't even move it past the 50, bro.
Head coaching job, and making a very quick determination that
if they got it past the 50, they were lucky, bro.
With Justin Herbert, at least in 2026.
Okay, well,
Mike
JJ, there
McDaniel,
still are,
offense
as we
assistant
stand
with
right now,
49ers
there's 6
Kyle Shanahan
vacancies
from
still out there.
2017-21.
But what was the idea maybe behind opting for an OC position rather than maybe following up with his tenure in Miami with another head coaching opportunity?
Oh, pause real quick.
Being honest,
what's she saying, though? Like, why did he take an OC instead of a head coaching job? You gotta think, like, it's a lot of pressure being a head coach, bro. Especially nowadays, bro, in the NFL, bro. Like, I'm saying, like, you could get hired 1 year. Let's say you go, I don't know, 4-13. You know, nowadays, bro, you might just get fired for doing that. After 1 season, they won't even give you a second season or a third season. Like, I don't know. People are so quick to hit the button on coaches. Like, I mean, I don't blame Mike McDaniel for not wanting to be a head coach. I mean, it just didn't work out in Miami, and that's fine.
One of the hottest offensive minds in the NFL, and he was a hot candidate on the head coaching trail.
Yeah, it's all about fit, right? It's all about making sure that your next stop is not going to be your last stop after 2 years, that it is going to be successful. And clearly, Mike McDaniel did not like the setup there with the Cleveland Browns, as an example.
I mean, I wouldn't either, bro. It's the Cleveland Browns.
Would imagine that he didn't like either the quarterback situation, either the front office situation, perhaps the Cleveland Browns' path to the playoffs in the AFC North. Whatever it was, he decided that he would rather be, at best, second in command than being number one. And people always talk about, these jobs, it's just 1 of 32.
But yeah, this should help out the Chargers offense a lot, bro.
Well, it's hard
like
to
he
turn
said,
it down.
pre-snap,
and of course, he was not offered the Cleveland Browns job, and we don't know that he necessarily would have been offered that.
But my instant reaction grade, I would.
They were serious in Cleveland about Mike McDaniel, but he pulled out of contention. And
this is outstanding,
to
bro.
have a reset year, a rehab year, if you will. If he is successful with Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers, then in about 11 and a half months, he'll be able to
my hate for Justin Herbert,
though, he won't just have to take whatever scraps are offered to him with the 6th, 7th, 8th best.
Like I said, it's the Chargers fan
that's available to him. He may.
And look at this, Justin Herbert playoff career. This popped up at the
market
perfect time.
This time
0-3.
So that appears
team
to
points
be
per
the
game
thought process
15.
for Mike
Total
McDaniel in
TD
choosing
to turnover
be the
2
offensive
of 5
coordinator
passer.
with what many would consider a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
You talk about
this is the guy you said, Chargers fans, that was better than Joe Burrow at one
second in
point.
command rather than being the head man. But you think about he pulled himself out of contention there with the Browns. He was in the running for that top spot for Baltimore. You're looking at Vegas, and then also if this is, say, a rehab year,
0 playoff wins in 4 seasons as Dolphins head coach. Yeah, it didn't work out.
Looking at the Eagles, how much did playing with or just working over Justin Herbert maybe play into his decision? Does that bring more stability to what LA has been trying to do, because they have gone through a carousel of their own of OCs over there?
Yeah, they have, for real.
Yeah, it's definitely sort of a bird in the hand, two in the bush here, right? He knew that this opportunity with the LA Chargers was right there in front of him. Yes, there were the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but you don't know about Todd Bowles' job security beyond this upcoming year. Yes, there was the Philadelphia Eagles. A, he doesn't know if he's going to get that job, and it may take a little bit longer. B, there's always something with the Philadelphia Eagles, right?
Yeah,
and
true.
You're going to have Nick Sirianni there, who is an offensive-minded head coach. Maybe they don't necessarily mesh all that well. Maybe the offensive personnel there isn't what Mike McDaniel necessarily wanted.
Well, let me know in the comment section down below. What do y'all think about Mike McDaniel going to Los Angeles to be OC?
It's hard to argue that when
love
you
it a
have
lot.
Eric Bieniemy taking the offensive coordinator job with the
Like I
Kansas
said.
City Chiefs, if you're not in the running for the Buffalo Bills head coaching job, Baltimore, maybe you don't believe that you're going to get that job. And so really, when you start looking at the top quarterbacks who are
I
out
just
there,
think Baltimore can have Mike
Justin
McDaniel.
Herbert
I'm so
is
glad he
right
didn't
there.
go there,
And if
man.
you have the opportunity to run your offense with Justin Herbert, you think there's some meat left on that bone there, then I
I'm
do
curious to see who the
understand
Ravens will get as
Mike
OC.
McDaniel ultimately deciding that. One other place he was in consideration for, the Tennessee Titans. Robert Saleh, the new head coach there with the Titans, he was a top candidate to be the offensive coordinator there in Tennessee. Now they are going to be moving to their plan B, which may very well include Brian Daboll. Now he's going to be in high demand in
Brian
a lot of
Daboll?
places, and Brian Daboll is going to wait to hear
Maybe going to Tennessee
if
as
his
OC?
number
Imagine.
is called for the Buffalo Bills at head coach.
You imagine though Mike
But
McDaniel would have went
may
to
now
Tennessee.
be
That
the new
really would have
next
helped out
top
Cam Ward.
target there in Tennessee at OC. Now that Mike,
But
McDaniel
whoever
is pulled out.
Tennessee gets,
Mike McDaniel got to
I think
tinker
it'll be
what you
cool.
talked about earlier, tinkering with that speed that he had out there in Miami when he was with Tyreek Hill, and now he gets to play a little bit more now, taking his talents from South Beach to now Southern California with the Chargers. Jonathan Jones, bringing the latest. We appreciate you as always. Thank you so much.
But that's gonna do it for this reaction. The Los Angeles Chargers get their OC. They get Mike McDaniel. Like I said, I love it a lot for the Chargers, man. You know, they had to move on. Especially after that playoff performance. That shit was putrid, bro. Hopefully this, saves their offense, bro. But yeah, we'll see how it works out. Like I said, this is an A+ for me. I mean, it's a great fit. But yeah, make sure y'all follow the socials on screen. Much appreciate it. I love y'all. Peace.